Welcome to the 2014 January 23rd unexpected meeting of the Mosquito Control District. Happy New Year, and please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Let the record show that Vice Chair John Lasher is not present this evening, and that Dave Tate and myself are conducting the meeting tonight. Public input. Looking around, I don't see too many, and there's certainly no mosquitoes in the room tonight. So we'll close public input. However, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to come by. We'll reopen. Announcements. Well, it is an unexpected meeting. As you know, if you recall, in November we voted and reaffirmed in December last year not to hold a meeting tonight. However, I am called the meeting so that we could discuss a couple of things that are pressing. Number one, the town report, and number two, the 2014 Mosquito Control District plan to be filed and updated with the state. Are some of the things that we will be discussing tonight. Any announcements from you, Dave?
Nope.
Okay. Moving on, discussions regarding the December and January meetings. That's briefly what we just talked about. I wanted to make sure that we didn't mislead or tried not to counteract our vote, but we do have a voting board tonight, and the main purpose again is to finalize, review and finalize the town's annual report, which we're up against the stops now to get submitted. So those from that aspect, that kind of closes the motion from November and December to cancel tonight's meeting. Members' updates. I do have a couple of things to announce. I've been trying to resurrect the donated laptop, and did buy a new hard drive for it. Got it formatted, only to find that the laptop motherboard BIOS is corrupted. And that led to one of the reasons why I believe the original hard drive did what it did. I'm still trying to resurrect that as a tool to help us, but I'm rapidly $100 invested in it now, and my willingness again is quivering.
Did you try updating the BIOS?
Well, if I can get the unit to, I think it was not hacked, but has some kind of serious virus in it. And I'm very reluctant. Every time I put it on my network, everything else on my network comes off before that happens, just because I don't know. So it's got about another week of, well, this weekend, and if I can't resurrect it, I'm just going to call the gentleman up, thank him, inform him, and then possibly present a amendment to the budget at deliberative session and see what the people say. I've given it everything I can. But that's where we are on the update. That's the only update I have. Anything from you, Dave?
No, I'm all set.
Okay. Approval of the minutes for October. And once again, the October minutes, I was not present. I missed that meeting. So I cannot vote on that. So only you and John. So we need a full board to vote on that. So I'm just going to make administrative decision here to table the October minutes to the to our February meeting, February 20th, 2014 at 7 o'clock. Wait a minute, February 14th, doesn't that date ring a bell?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. To all you
It's February 20th.
absent-minded husbands and sons and partners, February 14th, a very important date, not to forget. Not to forget. Basically, that brings us down to any other business. But I would like to go back and discuss the town report again. I've seen some comments from you, Dave, and some comments from John, very brief. We didn't have a lot of activity last year other than some of the findings at the school and the corrective actions that the school board promptly enacted on. We did do some lead-in work for furthering our constituents' education regarding mosquitoes and mosquito control. So I did receive, excuse me, a summary report from Municipal Pest Services, our prime contractor. So basically, what I'm going to do is quickly incorporate John's comments. If you've got anything you want to send me, send it on, and I am promised Donna I will have a draft to her by Sunday evening. We will not get to meet before that goes to publication, is that correct? Or goes to the publisher?
I think so. I don't think it'll go until, when's the
Our
deliberative session?
Yeah,
It'll go after that, yeah.
our next meeting is February 20th.
Oh, yeah, no.
So what I send her is, short of typos or formatting corrections, pretty much well going to be it. Okay. And I did say, Donna, I'll have that to you Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Monday morning. Any other business? Any other business is, we talked briefly about the Mosquito Control District's action plan to be filed with the state. Gets updated every year, or as Jason has pointed out, it'll carry over if you don't update it. Well, I feel it's important that we do update it. We've had more active cases of West Nile and Tripoli in the past couple of 3 years, and I believe that keeping a proactive stance with the state demonstrates to the state two things: that the communities like Litchfield and our surrounding communities that do support mosquito control districts have a real need for supplemental funds from the state to help us offset our costs, similar to when we started. And having these action plans supports that type of activity in Concord. Additionally, the action plans truly support the community, as we've demonstrated here with barrier spraying activities and educational activities, as well as giving general guidance to the town's administrators and the Board of Selectmen including the fire chief and the police chief, and of course Kevin Lynch, our health and safety officer, is value added to the town and to our community. Basically, these types of activities have been hindered in our field research because we continue to look for assets to execute. From when we first started to the recent past 4 or 5 years, those activities have slanted down, and our report has remained basically unchanged for no less than 3 years now. This year, some of our main objectives for the year will be to update and enhance that report and get it submitted before April, as well as what we talked about in November regarding continuing education and activities we may engage with Dick Pentony and the Cable Committee regarding spot films, small lecture series, and possibly even some series showing the areas of town that perhaps we can organize some volunteer groups or coordinate with activities. We had cleanup PepsiCo Day, what was that, last year?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of activity where people helped police the streets and pick up the streets. There's no reason we can't add simple activities like report to us any tires that you see laying down there, or any plastic garbage can lids, anything that not that the people will be engaged in, but at least we will become aware of it, and as a community we can work with the road department and the incinerator and the trash collection and basically address so simple things like that. We need to capitalize on those because our budgets are continuing, all of us are feeling it in our wallets. So those are some of the things in that you'll be seeing more on the agenda and more activities as we head into this 2014 season. Any other business, Dave, that you can think of?
No.
No? Donna, anything from the office area?
No.
Great. Russ, again, thank you guys. You did a tremendous job last year for us, and we truly like to keep you guys in the limelight as opposed to behind stage.
Thank you.
Hello to your son. Great. With that, John, Dave, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Will we adjourn?
Great. Let the record show that meeting closes at 7:15 p.m. on the 23rd of January. Ladies and gentlemen, a safe and happy New Year. Drive carefully, and we'll see you next month. 7:15.